All right, guys, today we are cleaning a swimming pond, AKA a recreational pond. And we're gonna talk through the steps on how you successfully accomplish that and why it's important. So let's head to the backyard and I'll show you this amazing property. So like the rest of America, we also run on Dunkins, and this is courtesy of the homeowner because they are amazing people. All right, so come around the corner with me and we're gonna talk about one of the most important parts of any cleaning, whether it's a swimming pond or a small water feature in your backyard. It's water storage and water movement. From the time we get to the property till the time we leave, we have water moving in some capacity. You can see we've got all sorts of different shape and size water tanks. This is our 6,000 tank. This is a big boy, and we're filling it right now with dirty pond water. We do that because we utilize the water we have to clean the pond. We've got our big pumps and hoses, big tanks to store the water, and we can use the pressure from these pumps to really flush out the muck in the pond and not only be efficient by reusing the water, but also be efficient in the sense that it saves time. Because otherwise, if you were just trying to clean a pond this size with a garden hose, you'd be here for a week. As we continue into the backyard, guys, take a look. This is absolutely breathtaking. You can see the guys are doing stuff in all different places. We've got Dominic up in the stream picking leaves, sticks, different debris. Further back behind him is the wetland filter. That's what keeps the pond nice and clean and clear. The water looks pretty murky right now because we're just waking up from a deep sleep, long winter, and the system has been off, not filtering. So all that water kind of gets gross, and that's why we're cleaning it. So why is it so important to always have water moving? This is a very complex process. At the root of it, it's pretty simple, but there's a lot of moving parts. So we've got pond water moving, we've got tanks filling with fresh water, we've got stuff going on all over the place. We want to continuously have water going somewhere, whether we're power washing, we're rinsing, we're filling tanks, water's moving. Now this tank in particular, as well as this other 500 gallon, these are what we're going to use to house the fish while we're working. We have hundreds of koi in this feature. We got some really big, beautiful ones, and then a bunch of babies that were born in this pond last year, and they're all different sizes. So that tells me they had babies multiple times last year. There's too many fish for this pond, so we're gonna take all of these fish out while we clean and we work. They're gonna be housed in these tanks, and you'll see they'll be netted over, they'll have aeration, and we'll be adding fresh water to the tanks slowly so we can acclimate them to what the pond is gonna be like when they go back in. We're gonna do what's called culling the pond, where we sort the fish. The homeowners are gonna come out and they're gonna pick the fish that they love the most that are gonna go back into the pond, and all the extra are gonna go back to the shop with us so we can rehome them. You don't wanna have too many fish in your pond. It looks really cool, but if you exceed a certain amount of fish, that's when you start to experience water quality issues, and it's hard to balance the ecosystem. Too much waste is too much nutrients. Nutrients is key to having a happy, healthy, clean pond. You want to have that natural balance where things work themselves out and you're not adding chemicals or slaving away with the pond. You just want it to be an easy, relaxed process where Mother Nature does most of the work. So it's 11:30. We started this process probably, I don't know, 8:30 this morning. We've already power washed the pond. Right now I'm in the middle of rinsing. All this water is forcing all the fine sediment and sand and fish poop and muck out from between the rocks and the gravel, all the crevices, and it's getting washed down to our main pump over here, which is discharging it out. So we're getting rid of all that extra nutrients that's gonna cause water quality and clarity issues and make this thing look really good. So it looks a lot different without all those fish. It took a good hour to catch all of them. There was hundreds. We won't know until we count them at the end before they go back in, but there was 11 massive koi and then well over 100 little tiny guys, probably close to 200. They were all different sizes, which tells me there were at least 3 different batches of babies born in this pond since last year. And I'm assuming that's gonna be a continuing theme throughout the years as we service this pond. We're gonna have to catch the babies when it gets too many, and then rehome them. But we also found a really tiny baby painted turtle, which is super cool because that means he was born either right outside the pond or in the woods around here and decided to call this home, which is another good sign that you have good water quality. All right, guys, as you can see, we got water going back in the pond right now. We got about 2,000 gallons in there. Water truck just arrived with 7,000 gallons. They're pumping that in. We've got 6,000 gallons of original pond water that we're gonna add to the mix. And then we're gonna get the fish back in the pond. All the plants have been trimmed and fertilized. We power washed, we flushed, we picked. All the gunk is gone. We got some new lights in here. We added a couple wide angle lights, underwater LEDs, to illuminate a little bit better some of these big pooling sections that the fish spend a lot of time in, so the homeowners can enjoy them at night. The wetland filter up top underneath that bridge, that got a super good flush. We got that all clean and ready for a long season of enjoyment. The guys just finished up cleaning out the waterfall pool section. As soon as the water's all in there, we can turn it on. You guys can see the waterfalls run. Instant gratification. It's very fitting that it is Earth Day and we are cleaning this swim pond. It is glorious, and even more glorious is the fact that while cleaning the pond, we found this little bitty baby painted turtle. You guys see my daughter painted my nails on Easter. Isn't that so adorable? Look at this little guy. How cool is this? So the pond is all clean. It is running, and we're gonna release this little guy where we found him, and he's gonna live out his days nice and happy, sunbathing up here in the wetlands. Isn't that right, little dude? All right, here we go. So the first thing we talked about when we got here, guys, is how from the beginning of the project till the end, when we're doing a spring cleaning like this, we have water moving water all the time. Whether that's pond water going into tanks, using pond water to flush, garden hoses filling tanks with fresh water, power washers going all the way to the end when the waterfall is going. Check it out, guys. I am on the bridge that goes across the wetland filter for this amazing swim pond. It's been a long, hard day. Lots of work went into cleaning this pond and getting it ready for an awesome season. This up here is the wetland filter. Goes right underneath this bridge into the amazing set of waterfalls that then enter the pond down below. We had a water truck come here with 7,000 gallons of beautiful spring water. Put that in the pond. We added 3,000 gallons of original pond water, mixed it all together. There were 11 massive koi, and out of those hundreds of babies, we picked the 30 best, coolest, brightest color mix, got them back in the pond, and the rest are going back to the shop to be quarantined and to go to new forever homes. This has been quite the day. I hope you enjoy this video. It was a lot of fun getting this up and running. I'm super excited to come back here and take lots of beauty shots. This is one of my favorite all-time projects, and the setting is amazing. We did all the landscaping here, and it just gets better and better every year. This is its second full season, and I'm super pumped for the homeowners and for us too, because we get to enjoy it as well. Hope you guys love it. Like, share, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. And until next time, guys, I'm out of here. We'll see you later.